are watching Channel Adrian TV.
What up? Welcome back to Channel Adrian TV, and y'all know me as Adrian. But before we get into today's video, y'all know what y'all need to do. Subscribe to this channel, like and comment on all the videos, and also follow me on Rumble where I do post there as well, and follow my other two YouTube channels, the Room 1031 channel and the Room 1031 Clip channel. And if you see anything you want me to react to or a great Ask Adrian question, please don't hesitate to reach out on one of my social media platforms or just leave the comment in the comments description, and I will definitely respond to it and do a video and shout you out if it's a great topic. Now, before we even get before we even get started, men and women who are smart with their money, please invest in cat food and dog food. And y'all remember, don't buy the bag of goods that society, your mom and dad try to sell you, because most of that, as we all know, is trash, BS. Now on this video, you may have seen this topic. A woman wants to leave her husband for not making enough money. Now, where have y'all heard that before? Yeah, you're right, in one of my previous videos. But let's listen to the situation, and then y'all know I got my points, and then I'm gonna give you my thoughts about it. Now, before I even get into this, I want women, if you're a woman watching this or if you're a man watching this, I'm not bashing women. Once again, this is biology. Now, I even hate I have to describe this as a harsh truth because people would take it harsh, but I don't even think this is a harsh truth. This is just reality. Men and women are innately to view things a certain way. And one of the things I said, especially in the previous video I just done, if a woman makes more money than you, they are not going to respect your leadership, and honestly the majority of them are going to look down upon you. Not maybe down upon you as a person, but down upon you as in value, to where the women would think in their mind, I can do better. So with that being said, women, I'm not bashing you, I actually agree. But let's get into the video, and then I'll give you my thoughts.
I'm married to a man who is loving and is a good father to our 3 children. We have been together for over 9 years now. All throughout, I've been the one with a higher salary, and the gap is not a small one. As a result, I've been footing the majority of the bills, including rent and the children's school fees. I've been hoping things would look up for him and he'd get an increase in salary, but that seemingly won't happen soon. I've advised him several times to start a business on the side, but he usually tells me that he's not good at doing business. I'm now running out of patience. Making matters worse, many well-off men have been on my case. Initially, I didn't entertain thoughts of having a thing with them, but my partner's financial stagnation appears to have pushed me towards entertaining the thought of having a rich man on the side. There's one wealthy guy whom I really like. He's married, but likes me a lot.
Women crazy, boy. Boy, if I ain't teach you nothing. Okay, I'm quiet.
Let me finish.
Wow.
He's married, but likes me a lot. I'm confused about whether to take this affair forward or remain faithful to my husband. Any advice on that?
Ain't no advice. Come on, Kenny, what's up?
Well, if you notice in that situation, a few things I've discussed in previous videos, but let me give y'all my points. Point number 1, notice how she said he was loving, caring, and they had 3 children. So that family aspect wasn't even enough to make up for him not making enough money. In other words, we all know how women say they need a man on the same level or higher. And to me that's alarming, that even her family wasn't enough to suppress that feeling. And that's why I said this is biology. Women are innately wired this way. Now, if you're a woman watching this, you may get triggered. I'm speaking in generality. Now, you may be the exception, but from my videos and a lot of other videos people are putting on YouTube and everywhere else, we do hear women say they want a man on their level or higher.
I was making more than him.
So he was stable though.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
So why are you leaving then? You said you just want.
Because he wasn't doing better than me. I need a guy doing better than me, and if he's not doing better than me, then.
So you may be the exception, but I'm telling you, and you do know this, that is definitely not the rule. Now, number 2, in that story, she said she was throughout their whole relationship, which was 9 years, she was more higher earning person. So that lets me know one thing that I've always said, and a lot of people have always said this. Since men could date down, that tells me she didn't have a lot of options, or the options she did have on that same type of playing field or higher, they probably would never take her serious, or they would be with multiple women. And the reason I tell you this is because, like I said, just in this video and in previous videos, women want a man on their level or higher. It's rare that women will date down. Now, I'll give you this. There are some women out there who would date down and give a guy a chance, but the majority won't. You could go through my previous videos and even comments from other videos when women said they've been there and done that and they'll never do it again. Now, number 3, as I said in my previous video, actually 2 videos, a few videos. One video when I said, do women want to be the provider, aka the breadwinner? Or my other video when I said women don't want to lead you. She said she was paying the majority of the bills. It's like I said in numerous videos. If a woman is paying the majority of bills, she will start to look at that man as a weaker person. Now, once again, not weaker as a good person, but weaker as a provider, as a leader of this family. Like I said, most women do not want to lead their man. And if that man is underperforming financially, most women will feel like, number one, I'm the leader of the relationship. Why am I even here? He doesn't even help me. So that pretty much proves what I've been saying. And then number 4, she gave the idea of maybe starting a business. Now, I'm going to have to find this clip. It was on the Room 1031 channel with Maurice and myself about playing video games. And I remember I made a point about video games. It's not so much about how women don't like men playing video games. Women really feel that it's a waste of time when that time could be used, aka to bring more money into the relationship. That's why she gave that business idea to her husband. And if I could find a clip, I'll drop it right here.
And now all of a sudden you want to break into that and you want to get right in the middle of that just because you don't like how I'm spending. I think that's really what it is. You don't like how I'm spending my money.
In other words, they're low key. It could be a kind of slick way of saying you should be out building something, or because I know some people. I'm saying some people use that as an excuse, but I'm saying they may just not like you just doing that with your time.
What I'm doing.
Yeah, they'll just try to say you should be building a business. You should be doing that. You should be doing.
This is childish.
Yeah. So and that was the point I was trying to tell Maurice. Since women communicate overtly, men communicate direct, and her trying to give that man ideas about businesses is like, hey, you need to find something to bring your money up to my level or more, or this isn't gonna work. Now, I guarantee you, she probably didn't say that this isn't gonna work, but it was definitely in her head. Now, number 5, she said, well-off men or higher status men are starting to talk to her. In other words, she's around I don't know what job she does, and they don't say that, but whatever job she's doing, she's around higher status men who are on her level or higher. So just off the rip, she finds those men more suitable for her because they are more financially stable. And there could be other things, other reasons too. They could be in shape, they could look better than her husband. But keep in mind, she still feels this way even with how she said a loving and caring husband at home with 3 kids for 9 years, and she's willing to throw that all away. But once again, I'm not bashing her. I get it. There are some things that are wired in us as people, as humans, that it'll never change. But the crazy thing about that is the fact that she said he was married. And you all have heard this saying that well-off men who are married cheat. That is true. A majority of men do cheat, but depending on the situation of the relationship, they'll either do a few things, keep it under wraps, or what the majority of everyday average men do, they go to corn. Now, when I say corn, I can't put the say the word because it'll get flagged by YouTube, but when I say corn, this is the word I mean. I'll put it up. And that also proves another point to where one woman cannot sexually please a man, because that's why a lot of men go to corn. But I'm not even gonna get into that this video. I'll do a separate video on that. But yeah, this is an interesting video, and it proves everything I've been saying. But once again, women, I'm not bashing you, and men, I'm not telling you to hate women. I'm just trying to put this stuff in the forefront so you understand the dynamics between men and women. These things are true, but for whatever reason, men and women were taught that it's not. I think it does a disservice to men, because let's be honest, a majority of men work hard and do all these things to get some type of female companionship. If women are open and honest about this, like how they are now, saying I need a man on my level or higher, it will, I think it will literally motivate more men to work hard, because a majority of men just want that female companionship. That's why when they get that female companionship, aka marriage, most men let their body go, and then they don't aspire to do more except for maybe bring more to the family. So I think this type of information should be taught to younger men. Now, I know women will say, "Well, when we say that, we're called a gold digger," and that's a fair point, and you're right. I used to think that way until I educated myself, and I was like, okay, it's not women are a gold digger. It's that love for men is conditional. Always has and always will. But I would do a different video on that. But y'all, that's the video. Let me know what you think. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And to the men out there who are in a relationship or married and your girl makes more than you better be careful. You might lose her.